you might want, if you got little ones in the car, I don't know. This one's a little racy, a little raunchy, a little, yeah, just warning you parents. After being caught having a fully nude frolic, well, here we go, on a Florida causeway, yes, I said fully nude frolic on a Florida causeway, in front of children and other witnesses, a woman told cops it was always a dream of mine to engage in such a public tryst, while her male companion showed zero remorse when collared, court records show. After receiving multiple 911 calls, sheriff's deputies responded to the causeway in Dunedin and discovered a couple having fully nude, how did Bill Clinton put it? Relations. I did not have relations with that woman. Yeah, they were having relations in the presence of victims, which included a pair of juveniles. On the side of the causeway, cops found 55-year-old Sarah Fazakis and 60-year-old Robert Clark fully nude on top of one another, according to the criminal complaint. Cops say he was on his back with the family jewels fully exposed. One witness described the pair's encounter as cracked a sack going to town. And I quote, cracked a sack going to town. While being taken into custody, Fazakis stated this was always a dream of mine, referring to have relations on the causeway, a deputy reported. Surrounded by water, the causeway offers spectacular views of St. Joseph Sound. Along with the exposure count, Fazakis was hit with felony narcotics charges as well. Clark, cops say, showed zero remorse. Multiple juveniles had witnessed this act. He also said, the children should be at home, not on the causeway. Clark was charged with lewd and lascivious exhibition, a felony. He's being held in the county jail and ordered by a judge to have no contact with children. And hopefully no more contact on the causeway. Yeah, cracked a sack, going to town. And a Washington, D.C. woman was pulled over on suspicion of drunk driving. She thought having her police officer boyfriend would get her off the hook. Unfortunately, when he did finally show up to discuss the situation with fellow officers, well, he was also drunk and ultimately arrested as well. Metropolitan Police Officer John Bewley was off duty driving home when he got a phone call from his girlfriend letting him know that she'd been pulled over. Bewley drove to the scene, arrived on time to find them conducting a field sobriety test on her. He got out of his car, started yelling at his girlfriend to leave the scene with him. He then approached the officers and was ordered to stay away. When he didn't, he was put in handcuffs. Officers detected the smell of alcohol on his breath and arrested him for DUI as well. It was their DUI date night. And those are your knuckleheads. Find those stories wherever you find us on social media. Just search Mel and Scott in the morning. And stay with us. I know. You're still trying to recover from Mel? Cracked a sack. Going to town.